There is no better feeling in Parallel than on turn 2, smashing into your opponent's face for 8 damage, and then subsequently banishing every single hope they have in the game out of existence, straight into the Singularity. How do I do that, Orphan? Well, I'm about to tell you exactly how to do that with our Branishment deck, right now. The key to this deck lies in taking a late game Parallel like Shroud, specializes in controlling, banishing cards, bringing them back from the Singularity, and giving them an early game that could rival the best of them. We do that with 4 cards: Artifact Appraiser, Paradox, Singularity Steward, and also Cost of Creation. There are 2 openings to this deck with those 4 cards. The first combo you're looking for is Cost of Creation and Singularity Steward. On turn 1, you pop down your Singularity Steward, and on turn 2, you use Cost of Creation to select your entire hand, send it to your Singularity, and for every unit that is sent to the Singularity or banished this way, you get a +2/+1 on your Singularity Steward that's already ready to attack. This means that on turn 2, depending how many units were in your hand, you could have a 2/4 all the way up to an 8/7 attacking. That's crazy for a Parallel that's built around late game control. The other combo you're looking for is Artifact Appraiser and Paradox. On turn 1, you can play down Paradox, and on turn 2, you can play either 1 or 2 Artifact Appraisers that get buffed up to 3/3. On turn 2, having 2 3/3s on board is again incredibly strong, particularly for Shroud. These 2 different ways to open the game are both incredibly strong, and if you pull a God Hand with either of these combos, you're going to be sitting pretty, you're going to be able to take board control early, and you're going to be able to keep it into the late game where you're stronger. The reason we're using Brand here instead of New Dawn is that on turn 5, he becomes a board presence that cannot be ignored. Our whole goal here is tempo. And so if the opponent has to spend a turn getting rid of Brand, and depending how they get rid of him, bringing out more units from your Singularity, then you've already won. This is a tempo and mid-range type of deck. You want to be playing maximum value each of your first 5 turns, keeping their board clear, building up your presence, and consistently hitting their face. If this deck is playing optimally, you will have a huge board of beefy dudes, and you'll be able to win by turn 7 or turn 8. Singularity Steward is the key to this deck. These other cards that we just talked about work well to synergize with it, but this is the card that will get out of hand. Life Siphon, Erasure, and Honored Steward are our main methods of banishment in this deck. You're going to want to use them to buff your Singularity Steward at the same time as removing big threats or upgraded cards from your opponent. If you can get the extra value of having your Singularity Steward on board while you banish something, then that's exactly what we want to be doing. If not, then maintaining board control is still a great use of these cards. If the game does end up lasting to turn 8, we have 2 demos in here to completely wipe the board, fill up your Singularity, and clear the way for a few more points of damage directly to their face. For legendaries in this deck, we have Scanner Probe and we have the Great Enigma. Now, neither of these are absolutely essential. That being said, Scanner Probe is an amazing card, allows you to steal key cards from them, and because we have combos in this deck, you're going to run into cards that you either want to bank for energy or trade to your opponent that could be potentially useless. Also, the Great Enigma is probably the most fun card in the game. Depending on what you pull from their hand, it could break your game or their game. It's just a blast to play overall. I think we need to hit his face. Oh, dude! We pulled his Bora! Bro, we're too strong. We won! Squad Trader and Void Touch Novice is another great combo. Squad Trader allows you to destroy your own friendly unit in order to draw 2 cards. If Void Touch Novice is on the field, they want to be in the Singularity. So destroying that card with your Squad Trader is great value, draws cards, and gives you a buffed up unit in your Singularity to pull later. Last but not least, we have our 2 tech picks in Black Market Fixer and Saboteur. These are both universal and good in almost any deck, so if you want to spend the scrap to craft them, go ahead by all means. They're really good. Black Market Fixer takes care of Mizras with ease. In the mirror match, it takes care of other Singularity Stewarts. And of course, in Cathari, it takes care of most of their cards, and that is our toughest matchup, so we want to make sure that we have that in our deck. There are also lots of relics being played right now. This may change because we're early beta, but Saboteur is a great way to not only get more units in our deck so that we have a higher chance of banishing units for our Singularity Stewart, but also it allows us to remove the relics that they have. Key relics that Cathari like to play, sometimes Tree of Nehemiah from Earthen, all that stuff is great to take away with this card. The banking strategy in this deck is a pretty simple one. Early on, we want to be looking for those combos, the Artifact Appraiser, the Singularity Stewart, the Paradox, Cost of Creation. Later game, those become a lot less valuable. If you don't play Artifact Appraiser on turn 2, more likely than not, you're going to want to just bank that for energy. Early in the game, you might also draw Demo. If you're at least 3 turns off from turn 8 where you could actually play the card, it's probably safe to bank it for some energy. Let's talk about matchups a little bit. Earthen, no problem. You always smash Earthen, no need to worry about them at all. Augencore, also pretty good matchup, but you do have a little bit more trouble with some of the shielded units for the direct targeted effects. Markolians are not too strong right now. I haven't seen many strong decks going around, so you shouldn't have too much trouble with them, but they are more aggressive, and so you want to play against them similar to how you want to play against Cathari. Cathari is our hardest matchup by far. They completely get out of hand, they swarm the board, and with our more expensive removal, sometimes it's hard to get all of the cards that we need to off the board in time. You're really going to want to mulligan aggressively against Cathari because the beginning of the game is super important. We need cards that are getting bigger, staying on board, and are able to trade off into their units. In the mirror matchup against any of the other Paragons in Shroud, you're going to want to use Nullifier Acolyte very effectively. It makes their effects cost 2 more. It's got a big booty on it, being at 1/4. Just a great overall card. You want to keep this on board if you can. New Dawn will gain value on us as the game goes on. So once you start hitting turn 7, turn 8, you need to be really trying to close out the game. Otherwise, the New Dawn just gets too much consistency, too much value, being able to go in and out of their Singularity every single turn. I hope you have a great time out there banishing everyone. I got to give shout outs to Malamber and Firekeeper. You can see their Twitter links down in the description below, along with the deck code for this deck. If you need to substitute or have anything that you want to ask me, hit me up on Twitter /X at Cellar_GG. And while you're down there looking at the deck code, if you could hit the like button, the subscribe button if you want more content. We're posting multiple videos every single week, and they're all right here. If you want to catch the live stream, it's twitch.tv/Cellar_GG. And speaking of live stream footage, we're going to get into a couple games to show you how this deck works live in action. Check it out.
Who said it was fair, man?
Hey everyone, first match of the night against Goodwood. Okay. Ooh, Singularity Stewart, Artifact Appraiser. We'll keep him. This is actually perfect. Bear with me. We're going to keep this. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Sorry for the little hiccup there. We're going to keep this, and it's high risk, high reward time. We're against another brand. He probably has a banish, but I want to show you guys the combo of this deck. We've got 3 units. That means we get a 6/6 on turn 2 attacking. Just with the cards we have in hand. And he's oh, I go first. Fuck. Okay. So maybe not, but that's okay. Banish him, play out our Stewart. Playing BG3. Dude, I've heard that game looks awesome, and I've heard it's awesome. Is it? Or have I been led astray? I got a spider or something on my leg. Just not going to look. I'm just going to smash it with my feet. Oh, okay. Perfect. I want to be able to pull these back later. Okay, whatever. Bank it. Play it out. Send these two back. This deck is much better, or this level is much better on the back foot, and the Artifact Appraiser is much better if you're going first. So now we have a 4/5 attacking on turn 2. Fantastic. It probably will get banished right here. Well, it can't. Can it? It can't. We pulled a demo. That's cool. I'll probably bank it because it's too early. You want this in your deck in case you do survive to turn 8, or you're playing against another Shroud, or like Earthen just decides to set up an impenetrable fortress or something. Like it's too good a card to not have 2 in your deck, and we have 2 in this deck. It can be banished. Indeed, Big Hoss. Singularity Steward can be banished. Everything can be banished. Oh, baby. Bank Demo. Play this. Cost of creation. This is not optimal, right? Like, I'm not playing tournament level play here. I'm trying to get some combos off. I don't care about this tiny, tiny man. We're playing face Shroud right now. Singularity, hit him in the face. Singularity, hit him in the face. That's it. That's the game plan. Banish face, banish face, banish face. Goodwood looking at the board right now, absolutely sweating. He's sitting in his gamer eraser chair over there saying, but you can't do that. Yeah. Hey, Goodwood, guess what? I can, nerd. And I am currently. You banish one of my guys, other guy gets bigger. We pull a master hand, but we don't have a... We don't have a relic, so it's useless to us. Just keep hidden face. Good gravy. These are all like most expensive cards in the deck. Goodwood quivering in his boots right now. Actually, that's not fair.
Who said it was fair, man? Who said it was fucking fair?
Exactly. You can't have that much power. Try me, bitch.
Pocket sand.
Juka, what's the card you used where you banished your hand? Do you draw cards right after? Indeed you do. It's called Cost of Creation. Discard any number of cards in your hand, then draw that many. Take damage equal to number of discarded cards. If you discard all cards in your hand, banish them. So you just banish your hand. Hey, dude, that's not cool. You banish your hand, you draw them, you take a little damage, but it doesn't matter at all. It's just a good old card. This is great in the mirror match. Since we're behind on board, this is starting to look like we should keep it. Void Unleash. I don't really like Void Unleash in this deck, if I'm being completely honest. Play down Brand. Hopefully he stays and we can get our... Brand is behind enemy lines. We got to get our guy back. We got to get our brother back now. It's the quest to get back our Singularity Steward. Just imagine Brand with like... Imagine this is an army helmet. No face, army helmet. Right now, he's in the woods. He's in the woods in full ghillie suit. Oh, bro, brand for brand? Deals damage to another unit. Banish that unit. Oh, give me a banish. Ah! I'm going to force him to trade. I'm not going to trade. I'm never... Why would I ever do that? I'm never going to trade. Okay. I'm actually going to Sacred Siphoner, huh? We don't have a relic, so unfortunately Master Hand has to go. Steward goes down. Pull something from the deck. What do we want? We want another blocker. Yoink. Hit the Steward. Peace. Get our homie back. He gets buffed. That order of operations is nice for us. And we're looking okay right now. We got 9, 11 damage on board. So we're threatening lethal in 2. Although, clearly he'll be able to take out our Siphoner. He has a big hand, but only 5 energy. We don't have to worry about Demo until 8. Nice try, Buster. Nice try, Buster. Thanks for buffing my board. Goodwood racking his brain to figure out what just happened. No, there's no... It's not possible. I need that anime sound. It's not possible.
Something tells me this time we're in more danger than ever.
No. Yes, Kaiva. I've summoned Exodia. Your blue eyes white dragon is no match. Do we have lethal? What, 8, 16? Yeah, we just have lethal. Always count lethal. Always, always, always. We could even got it with Buddha banished one of his guys, but GG's. He's gonna realize, oh, that's not good. 0 client box. Easy game. We got this one in the bag. Gravity key. Gravity key. Look at that card back. Okay, here's what we're looking to do in this. So we have 2 options here, right? We don't want Black Market Fixer. We don't care about Erasure right now. Singularity Steward, Paradox, Artifact Appraiser. We want to keep all these. These are all part of our plan. So is Cost of Creation. Okay, so 2 alternate paths here, depending on what our hand looks like. Right now, I think the path is Bank Erasure, play the Paradox. Then next turn, we'll see what we got, okay? Because the two paths for early game. This is gets Shroud off to a nice juicy start, right? You can either play down Singularity Steward on turn 1, and then next turn you can Cost of Creation. That works better if you're going second. Because we're going first turn Paradox, second turn Artifact Appraiser, always good. Any way we can banish units is good. For those that don't know, Cost of Creation, you can send your whole deck into the Singularity, into the Void. And when you do that, obviously your Singularity Steward, every time a unit is banished, it gets +2/+1. So you got to look at how many units you have in your hand, all that stuff. This is looking like an Artifact Appraiser start, especially because we want to get this Steward off. So we're going to bank Cost of Creation. And like the only thing that happens if it doesn't work is on turn 2, you still get a 3/3 and a buffable 0/3.
A lovely day.
And with Paradox, you just have to pay a health to banish literally anything. You can sack a few cards with that banish when destroyed for saucy, juiced up syrup. Dude, exactly. And the best part about Cost of Creation is that you get all of your cards back. Like, you don't end up with an empty hand at the end. It's not like yeet these into the Singularity and you never see them again. I mean, kind of, but like you pull things from the Singularity, so not really. And then also, like you redraw your hand. So if you send 4 cards away, you draw 4 cards again off the top of your deck. So it's also, it's just like there's no lose to having it in your deck, really. The only lose would be having a better card, but with the potential of, I mean, a couple days ago, I had a 7/8 attacking Singular Steward on turn 2. Like right now, I had done 8 damage to him. and then versus like a Thari, I won in 5 turns with Shroud, man. Just think about that. Nullify or Acolyte, it's good against Earthen, but it's much better against Shroud. That's a mirror match card. We're going to hit into the Singularity Steward. We have another Singularity Steward. Oh, I'm sorry. Steward of the Garden. Lots of stewards in this game. Yeah, and this is, like, from my experience playing this deck so far, this is a pretty average start. It's either this or you, like, curve out, which is completely fine. All right, we need to trade our Artifact Appraiser in order to get this Steward off the board. Kind of a bummer, but depending... Well, this is a banish, so this will buff our Steward. We can also get a +4 on this guy. But if we could get a +6, maybe I'd think about doing it, but +4 is probably not worth the juice there. This also plays on curve, so that turn 4 we got 4 energy going out. That's always good. First things first, we honored Steward and we snap this Dauntless Axeman into our Singularity. We now have a 2/2 to play with. The math here, probably, since this only has 1 attack right now, is get it off the board, get another buff going. So we banish it, pay a 1 health. This guy gets big. Now he's a 4/2, so now either of these will trade evenly, and he can't kill our honored Steward. Steward! What does Mama say? I don't know. Who cares, dude? I don't care what Mama says. I only care about what the dads say. I only care about the daddios. And now they got a whole ass board to deal with, too. Nice try, Buster. Doesn't even matter. No, well, now I can just banish my own guys. If I pull out the Life Siphon, that does 2 damage to send something to Singularity, I'll just put my Singularity Steward back there. I can also just straight up kill his Mizra, which is cool. What's in our Singularity? We got to be careful, because even if we play Dauntless Axeman, it will buff his board with Pacify. So we're at 5 energy, and we have board presence, so let's just drop Bran down. The key with this deck and the advantage over playing New Dawn is getting Brand out on curve, because he has a good body. He has a great ability. When he dies, he also pulls things from the Singularity. But here's the thing. If you don't play him on turn 5 or like turn 6, you might as well be playing New Dawn. because we're trying to get such a juicy start and we're trying to win mid-game, Brand is a better choice because he allows us to do some stronger turn 6, turn 5, turn 6, turn 7 things. And also, having a 0 energy 6/4 in your singularity, real good. Okay, we've drawn our erasure at the correct time. I'm pretty sure we want to nuke this Primea Conduit. Engine Whisperer. Nah. Now we can go Spectre Attack Craft and banish a unit. We got to watch out for spores a little bit here, so maybe we don't play our Spectre Attack Craft, but I feel like he would have played spores to kill this Honored Steward last turn if he had it. Maybe not, but you never know. We could get spores here, and then we'll just need to take a second to get back on the board. I'm going to trade into the Steward, take him down a mana. Excuse me, energy. And then Steward to the face. I would not be surprised to see spores here, but that's okay. Because we're tempo, we need to kind of take some of these risks. This guy gets big. Seeds! Seeds! Give me a 7 energy. So he's gonna take out Brand. We're gonna get 2 Corrupted Visions. He's gonna realize, oh, that's not good, because his defenders are all going away, and we've got 7, 15 damage represented right now. 15 damage. That's nearly half of his entire health, dude. Oh, they don't go. They go away next turn. Okay. That's okay. These will go away. He'll get a 7 attacking unit, so Sacred Siphoner seems like a good idea. Black Market Fixer will not destroy the seeds because they are indestructible. They can be banished, but they cannot be destroyed. So we're going to save this for another Mizra. We're going to Acolyte in the bank. Acolyte's particularly good against Cathari, not so much against Earthen. It just doesn't have enough attack to really threaten the board. Sacred Siphoner down. We're going to pull back a Mizra. No, should we pull back the Conduit? We're going to pull back the Conduit. We've got high energy, and we are potentially wanting defenders up most times. This has evade, so we're going to hit with that. Reveal a card. Oh, wait, no. Okay, don't play that. These shouldn't attack because they'll just get hurt. He's got a good booty, dude. Chad Daddy's got a great body. Look at him. Of course he does. He looks like Bible Man. He's like the thickest man. Look how jacked Gafar is. And Brand is even bigger than him. What am I doing? Taking their Mizra. Cool. Chad Daddy, I know all about spores, dude. If he wants the spores, so be it. So be it. I can endlessly buff my own Singularity Stewards. Okay, so here's something we want to do. Scanner Probe. I put Scanner Probe in this deck because it's just a really, 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 really good card in any deck. And that's it. That's the whole reason. Take his Defender so we can pull that out later. Scanner Probe straight to his face. See what we pull. Aurora Fungi. Give him a Cost of Creation. This is useless for him. Cost of Creation doesn't do anything for him. Hey, what up, Jared? Hey, yeah, the Spectre's evasive. I kind of want to trade the Spectre into his face, but I guess it does keep giving us stuff. So we're going to Corrupted Vision. I just want this guy off the board. Waste him. I don't care. We're going to prevent. We're going to put him in between here. We're going to buff our attack craft. And then if we get spores, we have a Mizra growing. So it's not the worst. Reveal his cards. He banked Tane against Shroud, man. I'm going to take him outside. I'm going to take him out back. I took that dude out back, and I tore his ass apart. I'm about to do the same thing. So he played Cost of Creation and just didn't do anything with it? Unless I missed what was going on there. Black Market Fixer. Not cool. We got 1, 6, 7. Hit their face. I don't want that. That sucks. What's in our Singularity? Yo, we can start buffing our Mizra if we play this. It feels greedy though. Doesn't it? No, we want a Defender. Then we get Sky Scout. We don't play any more on board right now. We just hit his face. We have lethal next turn.
That target eludes me.
5, 8, 9, 10. So we have exactly lethal. Obviously, you can take out our Siphoner, but that's okay. You're not mid, dude. Never say that about yourself. That's desperate. he realizes he needs to start defending right here. Dude, Scanner Probe is so good. It's just the best card. It's Battle Ready is what makes it good, too. Dude, I tried to make a Warlord deck with Scanner Probe. Or not a Warlord deck, but kind of like a Warlord deck. This with Augencore, and I tried to put Keth on it and stack Keth on it, but Keth doesn't stack, unfortunately. Kind of a bummer. Okay, Primea Conduit gets just absolutely analyzed from Black Market Fixer. I don't even care about banishing things anymore, really. Oh, fuck. Oh, he let it through? Huge misplay on my part, and then he let it through. I'm definitely taking this because I don't want him to play it on me. I don't know what he has in hand. Maybe he has. Maybe he has the juice, but... Spectre Attack Craft. I'm going to hit his face. It's evasive, so he can't even block with it. And now if he doesn't kill this, I win next turn. Yeah. GG. Easy.
You activated my trap card.
What's even going on? Good gravy. Do we keep this? This sucks to keep, but we like kind of keep it, right? No. We don't skate by here. That's like the exact same hand. Okay. What we do I don't know what we do. Is it possible to win this at all, even? Master Hand. We're going to be dead by that. Sorry. His guy's going to buff? Like, do we even... Good gravy. Now he just takes my guy out for free? What? No. No. He even leaves my guy alive for out of pity. That's so messed up. I'm gonna kill him. This guy will become too big. So he made a mistake there. He should have cleared my guy. No reason not to at all. So we're kind of back in it now. Hopefully he keeps misplaying. And then we keep drawing the juicers. What's the ultimate juicer on turn 3? The crazy spaceship is pretty good. We're banking that immediately because there's no world in which we make it that long. I think we won energy paradox, then we nullify our acolyte. We drew a siphoner. We have an honored steward, so we can start taking care of this cunning Scipion. So his board doesn't get too wide. Hey, Malamber, stealthy GM to you, good sir. A tip of my shadow cap to you. Wow. Okay. I don't think he realizes how. Maybe this is right. I don't know. I don't play Cathari very much. In this chance, it is. Yeah, right here, it's correct because he would just kill all of his guys. Shadow Reddit gold to you, my sir. Henlo, friend. Moon Lambo, Crypto Lambo Moon. Oh, and he has that. Okay. That's okay. We expected crazy fingers. We can handle him. We can handle this. Paradox. Peace. Honored Stewart needs to take out okay, so the Scipion is better, but he's just hitting my face, and so I don't think he'll trade it. I don't think like I don't know. I don't know what this guy's doing. He's playing differently than I'm used to. Does that mean we just like brand next turn? I don't even know. I don't even know anymore. What's even going on?
Pocket sand. Pocket sand.
Oh, we're roping him on accident. That's my bad. Hit him with the oops.
In error, I will amend.
If anyone from the parallel team is watching, one quality of life thing that I would like to see is a psych button. A button next to you so you can go, hello.
Path is open to you.
And then within a certain amount of time, if you click that, it goes, psych. I think that would be some good gameplay. Okay, EMP. Draw the EMP. We need the EMP. This thing gives way too much value. We need an EMP. That's an innovative technology that I haven't seen in card games before. The psych button. Well met.
Minor misstep.
Psych.
You sought the singularity, but you found me.
Psych.
Fortunate for you.
Is there a Konami code in this game? Down, down. Up, up, down, down, left, right. A, B? Nope. Oh, can we make it though? Can we make it in time? Okay, what's in the singularity for us? Back market fixer's cool. It would take out this guy. Sacred Siphoner's good right now. I like Brand, but Sacred Siphoner is good because he has such little guys. Black Market Fixer. Maybe that's wrong. I just didn't want to give him his guy back. I just didn't want to give him his guy. That's it. I stole his guy. Oh, was the black market fixer the guy? Block. You've been blocked, brother. Good call, Malamber. I gotta pay more attention to that. I wish there was an indicator. Could like right click on the steward and see who he's stolen, where they're at, if they ever found love. That's what I was worried about. Waste it. $11-4 is pretty sick. Waste it. Yes, trade your whole board. Trade your whole board into me. Man, this guy loves attacking face. That's crazy. Ah. Don't do it. Now hit my face. Hit my face again. Wait, he didn't even attack. Everything is confusing. I'm lost. Everything is lost now. 1-1-2. Get giant singularity stewards on board. Not as giant as I thought. Okay. We need to get rid of the crew boss. We got banished for that. Cost of creation is just not good late game. Right, so we just do 1, 2, 3. Banish it. Pew, 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 pew. All right. We need to get rid of this guy. He just sucks too bad. And Malamber's right. Malamber came in with the sauce. He's correct. Okay, so now the question is, do you take 11 damage to your face next turn, or do you try and take one of these stewards out? If he trades... Oh, that's so sick. Oh. Oh, that's so sick for me. That's so sick. He thinks he's good. Banish. He thinks he's good, dude. These guys are going to get huge. This guy's just going to die from the black market fixer next turn. Banish. Do I just win? Is this an immediate win now? Oh my God. He took out my 11-4 and gave me 2 10-10s. Incredible. Ultimate. Ultimate. I've vexed this man.
You've activated my trap card.
Got him. He's realized now what he has done. Sad. He's probably crying right now. Huh. Huh. Banish. Unbelievable. 20 damage board. Banished. Another banish. Cost of creation also would give. No, okay. No. Don't get greedy. I can't get greedy. No, I need to play smart. Banish. Banish. I am giant now, dude. Is this what ultimate power feels like? 14-10, 14-10. If he can't do 10 damage to my face this turn or clear my entire board, we are victorious. Okay, that's a great start for him. He doesn't have the energy for another one, though. I don't think he has the heart for it either, frankly. He doesn't have the cojones. Does he have cube? Oh, he has the energy for it now. Dang. Frig. This freaking guy has fricked up my entire plan. Walrus cohorts at the start of your turn. Create 2 vanguards that immediately attack. Wait, am I dead? I don't think I'm dead. Am I? No, okay. Dude, whenever someone pulls a card that I'm not sure what it does, I just think I'm dead. Even on turn 2. Wow. Nailed it. Whoa, that sure was a lot of great gameplay by me. If you haven't had enough of me and you want to watch more content, then why don't you go ahead and check out this video? It's a great one. You'll love it. And if you don't want to watch that video, then at least make sure to like and sub, do all those things. It helps us out a ton. We love you. We appreciate you. And we hope you never, ever yourself get banished into the singularity. Until next time, peace.